will be a really interesting map in general, I think. I haven't seen it very much lately, but two frags in the beginning here.
Doi. Yeah, that's a great open as they try to hit this in or execute. That's going to be a hat-trick already. So quick on that pickup, and instantly TNL crush the pistol. Maybe they're just going to try to shock it here. Onyx once again squeeze up into the corner, gets the one, maybe a second. He's good at least for that one. There's $1,200 to work with. Doi on the swing once again. Same angle, same approach, and instantly they're so fast on this draw, but a great grenade here from Snappy. Does connect and does a fair amount of damage here too, so honestly there is...
It does only connect one bullet. And Snappy has to push through.
Oh no.
Gets the first one.
Yeah, FleerX, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but he was caught in the animation of retrieving that rifle, and he is punished for it. Grenade there for Ken. He's a little bit trapped, if you will go down. The AWP, though, looking for a mark. It's good for the one, but Udux, he continuously does more damage. 2 kills to his name now, maybe even the third as Snappy steps on out.
Yep, 2 versus 3 retake here for TNL. It will be quite hard, but this side is possible to retake.
Oh, that was good molly, but it's not enough. Nife. Oh, the rounds don't connect. Turns the wrong way. Wrinkle wraps things up. NIP on the board. I think it's a good way to just approach this, you know, very measured response. They start cleaning up a little bit now. 2 kills quickly. And thus far, TNL not really in a position to contest.
Yeah, will be quite a hard round for TNL to win. And FleerX gets the first one for versus 2 situation. And Doi alone in a 1 versus 4 situation. It will be very hard for TNL to win this round.
Yeah, they saw him as well, slipping behind that vent. He tries as he may to connect the spray.
Gets the first one. Doesn't get second
one.
Whoa.
Hold the phone. Oh, what's Doi? Quick double kill Ken as well on the pickup. Oh no, they've secured weapons now.
Yeah, it seems like they will win this round.
Dude, no, Ken even lives there with 2 HP, but now Nife at 12. They've got a collective 14. That grenade! Ooh. Oh, what a way to end things in this round.
Yeah, very nice 1 versus 3 situation here.
The long, slow, methodical flank over this side. Ken, though, has managed to actually sneak up above that T roof, gets the first kill as the rest of his teammates from ramp now regress. And now they have the same amount of guns they started the round with.
They lose the 5-7, but still 2 rifles.
Oh.
It's very low, goes down by Uyurks. And it's a 1 versus 3 situation now.
Another excellent grenade.
Yeah, a lot of... What's the word? Grenade damage.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a little bit awkward there. Close shave. Ken hoping to maybe secure another. He's got an HE of his own, and this is potentially going to be enough to force him out. I think the box absorbed that, so he does actually survive. But no execute just yet. And I want you to pay attention now. Look at how little they have left in terms of those grenades on NIP.
It will be quite hard to get to the site.
Yeah, another player goes down as well. Snappy, who's really shown to be strong in those low number situations. Losing him early like that is a bit of a pain. And Nife good for 1 and 2. Doi catching things back up, and that's going to be TNL taking another round, finally breaking that 5-round streak of NIP. Blinded Ujax taken out there, but FleerX a little bit too ambitious, gets caught out with his pants down in the yard, and that's going to be a good exchange. Take that AWP away from the CT side. But what a great catch there from Doi, going so assertive. Not afraid to face down these duels. And for NIP, a round that started very quickly may just end as so. 4 versus 2 now, and they have barely taken any space.
Yep. Yeah, quite hard round for Ninjas BMS. They couldn't take any space on the yard. W's holding the hut here. It seems like they want to go towards the A site. They're smoking off.
Yeah, Molly on top as well. Now comes the first swing. Wrinkle was straight into that one. Doi, what a beautiful 2-piece. Molly as well, there's no chance for Snappy. He actually pushes over. But the damage collectively, grenade and rifle fire, is going to be enough to overcome him as FleerX tries to go for the flick, misses. And for Snappy now, 15 seconds left on this clock. I mean, he could still attempt a bomb plant, but it's going to be so risky. And I don't know if the time's going to be there. It just isn't. Too much pressure. Shush on this side, sort of trapped, but oh no, not going to hold. Nife, fast second follow-up frag.
Yeah, big advantage here for TNL, and they have been coming back a little bit.
Oh man, again, that aggression. Onyx and Doi, they love it so much. And it's paid off more than it hasn't. FleerX with a great shot, and then he just filters back into that smoke like a ghost. Oh, look at this. There's the push. No, he doesn't need him, and TNL come victorious out of this first half. 7 rounds on this CT side. For Ujerks, though, he's got a fairly good position, could maybe grab one more, but nope. Onyx is going to shut that one down very quickly. Even out towards the yard, it seems as if Shush is going to get pushed back as well. This is not looking great here for the CT side, and I think that they know that Shush is out here, right? Surely he's going to check. There's the swing. Shush connects that headshot, at least with only 9 points of health. Scary moment. And the big reveal. Arrows. Oh, he deletes him. Man does not stand a chance. Ken, though, is going to jump on this bomb plant. 3-on-2, or barely 3-on-2. The HP there for Shush, of course, so low, but Arrows, he's just going to step on forward. The dualies are there, but Ken with a great headshot. Does he know that there's another man coming in close? He knows that at least one is low. Oh my god, Ken! What a pistol! What a round!
What a round.
I just feel like he hasn't been put in those positions just yet to fully maximize that potential. But absolutely, both Arrows and Ujerks, the two players from Portugal, have really shown themselves to be very strong. As Ujerk stands alone, 50 Action Express is going to be the train he chooses, but it's not going to be enough. It's a one-way ticket, and that's going to be out of the round. TNL continue forward.
And the thing is, they don't have anything to save, so they have to try to get some exits, maybe.
I mean, that's the best they can hope for.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not even about, like, yeah, us getting...
Oh, go for the knife, please.
When that happens, that's a little bit of a Peace Jets moment. Yes! Nife with the knife.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good, but here we are once again. A little bit of a delay. Back into the action, and remember, we do have a buyer for an IP. First point of contact. Oh, God, and that is a devastating opener here from TNL. They're inside the site. Wrinkle needs to hit these shots. He grabs the one as Snap also finds one more frag. So they've equalized the numbers game. 3 for 3. For TNL now, they have FleerX even holding the flank. This is rough, man. Like, Wrinkle is just dead here, surely.
Yeah, this is the...
Unless? Unless? Oh, no.
The timing could be really off.
Yeah, this could be awful. We'll have to see. However, he loses his teammate. Did he just save? He walks into it, but yeah, I think he saves. I think he saves.
Yeah, Wrinkle will save here. He will not go for this one. Yeah, they're getting closer. And NiP hasn't even won a single round after those 5 rounds. They've had it very hard on the CT side. Closer to main. Wrinkle missed that shot.
Oh no, Wrinkle manages to actually steal one guy away. That was the tail end. Snappy with a great headshot from this MP9. Long distance as well. Ujerk with a pistol. He's going to chase him down. Yes, he will. And that's such a big round here for the Ninjas. They really needed this right now.
Yeah, very important round.
But perhaps not all the way. Walks through that smoke. It is that aggression as well as the rest of the boys try to burst on through the hut. But there's a crossfire waiting. Good exchange though, but Snappy swings back hard. FleerX left alone now. He has that bomb control 1 versus 2. But the counter-terrorists are so far separated and there's no point to contest him. Exchange for that information. Take one player down. The timing is there. Ooh, there was nearly a moment there where Wrinkle could have had a chance to respond.
Yeah, that's a really important kill for FleerX. This 1 versus 2 could be doable. Yeah, this could be a really hard round for NIP. 2 MP9s and 3 M4s.
Yeah, great check there from Snappy. He's going to be able to actually secure himself 2 fast kills, maybe even a 3rd if he bursts on down there. FleerX trying to now dance a little bit with him. Snappy still staying alive, not taking any damage just yet. Grenade goes off, but Snappy with the angle finally gets taken care of as FleerX also finds another. Oh, pardon me, Ken finds another. Make that 2!
Yeah, once again, advantage for TNL. They will just try to take the B side, but the players from NIP has rotated back. If we're getting the first one.
Oh, what a great shot from Shush. He needs a rifle, though. This SMG at long range is not going to really cut it. The rest of the boys now, they're like, hey, past the lobby. FleerX spots him. He doesn't need to challenge this. He has no HP. He needs to just fall off. Let his play off of his teammate. And there you have it. TNL, first map secured. 13-2-6 against NIP on their choice of nuke. And like how you want to approach it, how you play it, like how hard it is. But now starting things off, it's going to be the pistol again. Ken, 1 and 2. So fast here. Nife also good for a frag back. Oh my goodness, TNL, they're just doing a repeat of what they did on Nuke with the pistols, completely destroying the Ninjas now.
Yeah, TNL is really great with these Glocks.
250. Taking so much damage. Quick little corner peek. unfortunate there, out of ammunition, but he gets that first kill at least. And now with that, the information, it's concrete. They know what's happening. They know what's coming. But they give Shush enough time to actually walk into the site to a slightly more defensible position. Round through the smoke in the door, not going to find anything though. I say that as the scout does pay out a little bit there, and the HP now for TNL is actually fairly low, so these Deagles and the scouts are actually very, very dangerous. He gets run down, one of the pistols, airborne as Ken is going to try to hold things down, but it's not meant to be as Shush closes that one out, and you can see there the frustration. TNL not as happy about that one at all. Yep. So that's some information. Wrinkle now going to be the first man finally, so late into the round, but oh, what a shot there from Doi. Arrows though holding things down through CT, so the flank has been taken care of. The bomb will go down, and this is a good cash injection now here for the T's. But the collapse imminent from NIP.
This will be quite a hard retake for NIP, even if they have the advantage here.
Oh, Doi with a shot, but great counter damage. Arrows, oh, jumps to try to go for the shot. Scout at close range is surely not going to measure up. And NIP demolish them. Yeah, they could just split this B side. The bomb needs to be timed well. You can see that it forced the smoke grenade there towards mid, but the grenade, oh sorry, the rifle fire is really effective. Ujax, 2 quick ones as Shush also picks up another. I think that was the assistance coming through CT. He's actually pushed that smoke as Niffer left alone now with an AWP, and this is surely not a gun he's going to be led to keep. Tries to look for it, but Ujax shots him down. The bomb plot is nice, but Ninjas get another round. So the faster attempts of aggression from TNL. An opening does present itself, though. Clearax finally bites back with an AWP of his own. And now they're starting to progress onto this side. Onyx! What a transfer! 2-piece for him quickly as Shush is left alone. And are we going to see TNL grab another round? And finally, they break it. The 5 round streak, just like we saw there on Nuke. There's only a single man coming through Dark as the rest now trying to burn on through. But that short play, so fast on the push, he came back as Clearax is going to be able to respond a little bit there. But what a great turnaround from Ken, absolutely brutalizing them on the defense. But for now, finally, TNL find their footing in towards this B side, but it has just been this brutal back and forth between both sides.
Both missing.
Oh, awkward! Oh, Wrinkle, what a shot! But it's all now in the hands of Ken. He takes the forward position. He's going to play the risky one, and it's all going to come down if Wrinkle checks this angle or not. Here's all that info. Ken stepping forward now, AK ready. Grenades is there, but no, and that's going to be TNL bringing it back in another round. Even though the stats not really indicative of how strong this man is, but he is an absolute beast on the defense, and he's already pulled off the one. Second is there, easy. And in a round that looked as if it was open for TNL, starting to come apart at the seams, he's going to try to retreat, but Ujax is rotating and flanked him, and the Ninjas back on top. Not finding any sort of payout until he resets and gets a second one. That's a great shot, though, from Ken, as Arrows holding things down here on the close angle. But, oh, unfortunately, not going to be able to stay alive for much longer. The rest of the team now rotating on in, but Fairness with a great kill. Ken, I think he's anticipating that someone has pushed up that long angle. Yes, he has, but he's not going to be able to connect the shot. The flank from Shush is absolutely brutal, but it's going to come down to this 1 versus 1. So much damage dealt. Where is that bomb? It's still on short. Shush is actually going to go all the way around over towards long. I love this play from Shush. And there was no hesitation. Instant swing.
Yeah, I knew he had to rotate. He couldn't just hold the bomb because he would get smashed.
Oh, Shush. And it pays off. What a fantastic decision.
It hurt them a bit.
Trying to play a little bit faster here. And if it does actually get that payout, so opens up the opportunity now for a faster hit. Arrows again in position, tags up one player quite heavily. And then the fact that he's able to just fall off the angle is absolutely brutal because they would love to trade. However, they find kills on the opposite angle. They just can't deal with him for now.
Yeah, and it's quite hard to push the site when the smoke's not covering the whole CT area.
Yeah, there's so many players now from NIP have rotated on in on the defense. Shush swings wide. No HP there. Doi does get the trade back at least. But Onyx is low, and Shush playing this angle really well. Not exposing too much, just the headshots angle. Wrinkle having flanked around. This could actually really end things, but no. Ooh, he's given away his position. Doi knows now. The call has been made. Onyx needs to be careful. What? Oh man, that USP swing, that is so unfortunate, so frustrating. You're the player with a low HP and that USP just becomes so deadly.
Nice shot from Doi. 1 versus 1 situation. Doi will go towards the lower part of middle.
Oh, they could meet each other here.
Yeah, they will probably do that.
Oh, the timing. Oh, he saw him. Yeah, Wrinkle should have this for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't see a world in where Doi just turns to his right, and yeah, they're just a straightforward execution. NIP continue to rally on forward.
Yeah, I think they're just thinking a little bit too much.
Yeah, they're just going to walk the smoke. They're walking the smoke, and instantly the response is there. Grenade is ready. U-Jerk's ready as well for the smoke pop. Catches the first, but no, Ken instead is going to draw that first blood, as Shush is going to be swinging out. The flashbang is perfect. Allows him to reset on the angle, work that to 2, maybe a 3rd as well. Ammunition low in the magazine. He has to reload, but that was not a problem at all. NIP locked that B site without a hitch. And with that, they dominate that first half.
Yeah.
Ken gets away with the corner, around that corner, and that's really important that he stays alive. They don't want to give up anything too early here. Round to the smoke, Doi with that flashbang support as well. Good for another headshot. The boost is fast here, Ken. Oh, they actually stopped the plant. For a second now. I love this response from TNL. Okay, I'm going to talk about this in a second just now because it's all about the pistol shot. They need to find the connecting rounds. It's just not going to happen. What a dominant pistol. And that's going to be a crushing defeat here. 20 sort of problems here for the Ninjas that they're working their way up of short. Very close now to potentially hit this. Yep, there's the lineup of all of the utility. Niffer behind car, ready for the FAMAS round, so the smoke does a little bit of extra damage. And again, coming back to the lack of utility, that's a big problem now here for TNL as they are losing players very, very rapidly. The Ninjas have taken the site.
It's a very hard retake here also. I think they should probably use Flight to save.
Oh, no, but that's good damage. Oni gets traded back out, but Arrows is low. Snappy definitely within range. 2 for 1, the round is there. He swaps to his sidearm, but he's up against the rifle. That's going to be so dangerous. Oh, AWP point blank range. He tries to go for the flick, but it's just not there. Doi's not there to help. He gets 2-man quickly. Love that decision from the Ninjas. Overpower that AWP when it counts. Doi taps the bomb once. He's going to try to force him out on the tap. But yeah, even though they wide swing, there's just no opportunity now. Doi has to save this gun. He has to fall back, but potentially biting off more than he could chew. Recovers the situation at least briefly for a moment, but the Ninjas double digits regardless. There's nothing that TNL can do to stop this.
Yeah, this round became very expensive for TNL when they lost their AWP. And now Wrinkle has it, so...
They know that TNL may want to try something a little bit more risky, and it's going to be the 2-man setup. There you go, that's the swing. Doi 1, maybe a second. Yes, he will. Tries to transfer, but just not enough time. Shush shuts down any opportunity there that TNL had. Second on the chopping block, though. Leorax is right there. Headshot is instant. Goodbye, my friend, and good night.
Yep. Big advantage here for TNL, even if their weapons aren't that great. But it should make it possible.
I mean, it's 4 versus 2 now, and they don't need to throw anything away.
Yeah, they can just play safe and wait for NIP to do things.
Ooh. I mean, good attempt at a bait there. Snappy still managing to actually reply. At half HP, though, gets a freebie. I do not want Niffer to go aggressive right now. He needs to be careful. Yeah, they're going to try to pincer him. And it's just not going to happen. TNL, what a way to claw things back. Okay. Just a situational thing, it's a round thing. Sometimes those dynamics change. Once again, the util is here. The standard hit towards this A side from the short take is excellent from the Ninjas, but yeah, a little bit too much firepower to face them down, and they get destroyed. TNL know that it's very likely potentially going to be this A hit. They've committed some of this utility as well. Counter smoke goes down, and they step on forward. Can round to the smoke. Grenade actually bursts that smoke to the side so that it exposes Shush well enough that he can get that kill secure. But Snappy, what a frag! Oh man, Arrows, he's got that flank down. Filorax left alone. AWP maybe not the best weapon for this type of situation. He needs to hit this shot. The recovery is there. Tries to go for another one, but oh, the sidearm, it's going to be enough. And he knows that he's got someone above him. He heard that plant, he heard the tap once. And he just needs to play time. Snappy has to commit. He needs to get this bomb down. This time, no fake. Flyrex tries to jump, he gambled once, Molly comes out, but this is so risky, and it's going to be Snappy who wins it. Ninjas back on top. And instantly there it is. Shush this time though will fall. Niffa drops down, pardon me. Ujox actually takes that duel. It's going to be down to Ken though. Playing this close angle, but Flyrex point blank range. Oh my god. And this is very quickly transferred into a terrible position for the Ninjas, who cripple themselves and fall.
A bit this round and going towards CT mid instead.
Oh, Shush on the Glock. He would have a P250 there could have probably given him both kills. P250 or a Tech 9, but
yeah,
getting the one kill is still not too bad.
Every single kill with a Glock is great. So.
But it's now going to come down to Ken again. He's been playing the linchpin, the anchoring player here. Flashbang is decent. Isolates them 1-for-1. The scout goes down. He hears the plant, but oh, he gets baited out, and that's a great play from Wrinkle. And with that, he gets the kill, secures an AK, nearly a bomb plant. Oh my god, Wrinkle. This is starting to spiral out of control for TNL. No body armor, but it's so fast. A headshot, if it's instant, I mean, this could just be it. There you go. The recovery comes in, and for TNL, sigh of relief. As the Ninjas have now got this mid control. The split is ready. They haven't even committed anything over towards B very decisively just yet. They only have the singular player. Flyrex gets a crucial kill as Niffa does go down. And this can instantly turn things over so that they may just want to go for this A hit once again. There's no one for the anchoring spot. Yeah, they've completely rotated off and instantly can see the response. Flyrex goes down as Ken at least is going to be able to trade out 1-for-1. But the man advantage significant here now for the Ninjas. And they have that top position. Bomb goes down. They even have the defensive smoke to shave off extra time. This is going to be a very hard retake if they even attempt it at all. I think for TNL, maybe not even worth risking this. Maybe just play towards OT, because they lose the guns now, they're just not going to have nothing. It ended up really costing them, and with that said, NIP now 1 round away from closing D2. Forcing it into that third game, the decider on Ancient. Opening up that portion of the map now for the Ninjas, should they want to commit and take it. And they don't even need to invest that much. Right now, they're just playing a fairly defensive hold here from mid. Trying to see if they can catch anyone in rotation. Flyrex goes down, that's the AWP gone. The powerhouse, the playmaker that they could have brought into the table now, it's just completely ripped away.
Such a big disadvantage.
Yeah, look at the positioning. Onyx, he's on the wrong side of the map. This is going to be an A split, and Doi, you know, he's a fantastic player. Holding this down is going to be so tough, but he gets a kill, and there's just no tempo to follow that up, so he's allowed to actually reset. But Onyx has not moved yet. He's still holding things down there. Spots out Shush. Onyx is still not moving. Still not moving! Oh, the kill on Shush through the smoke. 20 seconds left, the bomb is now moving. But they know. And it's going to come down to this, 2 versus 2, potentially to decide if we go to that game 3 or not just yet.
Yeah, those 2 frags change the dynamic big time.
The 2-man play from short. Flashbang goes out. There's no offensive utility for the T side. Arrows, he misses that spray as Wrinkle has the reset. He falls off the site. He gives up that space. He knows that he can't commit fully to both, but he does a beautiful job in isolating them, tapping away. Reloads once, but oh, he nearly spots him there as an opening, and that's going to be it. The Ninjas take it. Wrinkle comes out once again.
To play on higher levels.
Yeah, well-fast pistol, and it seems that time again it will repeat itself. The CT opening, pardon me, the T-side opening did start off equally to what we've seen and come to expect from the Ukrainian side, but the Ninjas bite on back and snapping with these dualies. I mean, he's emptying these double mags so quickly as Auric is going to hold the back like, oh, such a quick cut-off, and they don't stand a chance as Snappy now locked in. And they know where he is, Onyx. Trying as he may. He's actually going to miss those shots, and he will get gunned down there for Snappy now with the 2 players low here for Team Next Level. This is actually quite open. Oh, nearly, just narrowly takes him down. 1 point of health.
He doesn't have the kit right now, so it could be hard here for Snappy.
Yeah, oh my god. He's waving his knife around in the smoke, forced to back up here. Yes. Into cave, reloading. But that's going to be around on the board here for TNL. The bomb will detonate, and it's going to take most of them with them.
Yeah, but I thought about it. They are really good with the pistols.
My good friend RDL, who I worked with for several years, covers things for Esport Studion.
Yeah.
he has always said, and especially from his time as a coach for Galaxy Racer and for Godsend, he hated pistols.
Yeah, but I thought about it. They are really good with the pistols.
My good friend RDL, who I worked with for several years, covers things for E-sportstudion.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a disadvantage here for TNL. They have tried to find someone, but Snappy gets the third one.
Yeah, but this time, there's the shutdown they were looking for. They would have loved to have that a little bit sooner. Molly for Onyx will give him that space, but Ken is so low on HP. You're looking at 1.2 Ts left, even if that, 1.04 if you will. On the point there, Onyx. Oh no, that is devastating for the Ninjas. And TNL are back into the round. Completely split from one another, but the timing here for Ken can actually be quite dangerous. Arrows, though, he does have the better position, so he could just walk straight up into him and shoot him in the back. That's exactly what we're going to see, but now he has that info. The bomb is down, and Onyx, he knows what's coming. I mean, he's just hedging his bets. He's taking the short angle, and that's going to be everything. But he takes it instantly there. TNL, what a round.
Yeah, what a round.
But I don't think TNL would expect a second player. Ujox, I mean, he's even looking away in case the flashbang comes on through. 45 seconds now. This is surely going to be a B attempt. That's the first one, and Snappy is good. Doesn't reveal his second teammate. Oh, they walk straight into that one, and now Ujox, they know he's here. But unless, no, they didn't. They turned away at the wrong time, and that is now a great opening here for the Ninjas. So quick with 30 seconds left. As he's going to miss Wrinkle's position, and this means now that it's going to be a three-man retake. Felix can take the duel, and he does it. He commits, but 5 seconds he needs to get this bomb. Fakes it out once, search for the second, but no, Shush shuts him down, and the Ninjas are back in.
Yeah, the timings this round were very weird.
And we talked about that, right? Like, we saw such a huge bank from the Ninjas on D2 on that CT side, and said, you know, it's harder on a map like Ancient because of the exchanges and the sprays being a little bit more aggressive. And now Ken 1-for-1 there, and those looks in, and if it's going to be able to pick up another one. No exchange further for Shush as he goes down as well, and they completely demolished the mid defense. Ujox left alone. Yeah, it was one of those rounds where it's just all about, like, we need to win the duels immediately or we just lose a round for both sides.
Yeah, so very much confident from TNL.
Yeah. And once again, the utility is there. This time, though, Shush is going to be able to overcome Doi in that duel. The MP9 not to be underrated. Niffy, oh, the double swing is strong, but FearX is there once again to pick things back up. They managed to bring the numbers game a little bit more evenly here. Wrinkle needs to get a kill, but no, it's not going to be good enough. And it's one of the more straightforward, but equally so, like, hard to address things, right? Where, like, if we're just losing duels, like, what do we do? A timeout may potentially be in the cards there. Yeah, they do deny that AK. They leave Snappy to play that close angle. And I love that response from Onyx as well, that he's actually waiting and anticipating a potential flank coming through from Long. And now, this time, this is the real deal. The hit comes through. Utility is good here. Shush burns to a crisp, but not before he gets a kill. And this is now a round that is very open. There's an opportunity now for the Ninjas as they manage to bring this down to a 1-for-1 situation. Wrinkle connects that shot, brings it another further step closer. I think you may hear it. Missed shot, missed opportunity. He does not reset quickly enough. FearX secures the AWP now as Ujox, who has not yet given away his spot.
Seems quite risky to pick up this AWP.
I respect it, though. I mean, it's his primary weapon.
Yeah, it could work out in his favor, but it feels a bit risky when he could play AK instead.
Yeah, but it's such a guessing game here for both sides, and I think he just doesn't want to take any chances. He falls back now over towards Donut, which is a fairly safe position for him to be playing now, and Ujox is instead going to be the one who has to play that guessing game. He has to filter through, clear these corners. Oh, this is such a nail-biter, and the shot is there. It connects when it needs to, and TNL, another round secured. The Ninjas reeling from the current position they find themselves in.
That will be quite hard if they don't win this round now.
Oh god, Lord. I love this tempo shift. Immediately it's going to be this B-side hit instead. However, Ujox, great damage. Wrinkle on the AWP does come through. And I like the idea there from TNL, but the execution was slightly lacking. However, most of the response from the Ninjas was instead right where it needed to be.
Your intuition was right.
I don't think it's a big deal for him to be looking for kills. I think this is actually beneficial.
Yeah, this is better to look for kills than just getting run over.
Oh!
Nice shot.
Goodbye. That's a dental operation waiting to happen. Wrinkle holds the angle though. It's an easy one for him to walk into, and the Ninjas, round number 2. Tapping away again, Wrinkle is going to draw first blood. That bodes well as they explode out onto this site, and they manage to overpower the first defenders at least as the anchor position crumbles and the bomb goes down so rapidly. But instead the equalizer is right there. 3 for 3. Flerex tries to tap away, not going to find any kill shots just yet. But this HP is fairly low for many of these Ts, but the headshots is really what just makes the difference. There it is, great peek there from UJerk, but Onyx on the flank, ton of damage, gets a shot in the head as well as Flerex now left alone, but the HP once more, like I pointed out for the Ninjas, is not really where they want it to be. Spots out the one, but he's playing a very patient game. They try to line up for the double. Is there a kit? Answer is yes. Flerex is holding it. He's holding it. Arrows, he needs to read it. Oh, he's tapping away. He's doing such a good job in just buying time. There's no time. The pistol round, the Ninjas take it. They have it secured. Even if Flerex gets the kill, the bomb will detonate, and that's it. The Ninjas have the pistol win.
10-3.
Good Molly. UJerk's also playing this position well. Flash goes out. The rest of the boys are here, but Doi on that MP9 still doing even more damage. And even though it may not be enough to secure the round or secure the kill themselves, that's already like a decent amount of money added here to the CT bank. Onyx, oh man, that is just so close to being very messy, but now for UJerk, he's at half HP. Recovers the bomb. Smoke is down, and for Onyx now in this 1 versus 1, he recovers a rifle of his own, and it's just all gonna come down now to nerves, man. UJerk needs to win this. Does he have the superior position? Answer is yes, and UJerk closes it. The Ninjas get another round. TNL still forced in this 2-for-2 split. Now they know that this is an attempt to break into this ace side. Damage is good there, but can only the single kill. It's not going to be enough now as the bomb will get planted. Arming procedure taking a couple of seconds. Flerex on the AWP walking forward. Now he's somewhat isolated as his teammate is going to be forced to come through Donut. So it's going to be these 1 versus 1 duels essentially that's going to determine now if they get the access to the site or not. Nope. Doesn't commit fully. Tries to bait out the shot, but it's not going to happen. Flerex, he read him like a book. Heard the fast sprinting there as well. To shake the foundation here of TNL's fantastic first half. I do appreciate that attempt of a transfer there from Onyx as well. Smoke deployed, so his teammate doesn't go down to that Molotov. Flashbang is good, they line up slightly, but just not enough damage output. Niffer swings, oh no, they line up. Oh, Niffer! That is huge.
1 versus 2.
Yeah, Snappy jumps for this bomb, tries to wallbang. No damage dealt, Doi comes on in from the flank, and that's it. TNL, they bring themselves back into it. First round secured now in 5. Doi opens that round, and that is painful. Shush taken out instantly. No trade, but they're so fast onto this site at least, and Can may be able to get one. No, oh my goodness, the MAC-10 shreds them, and that is a massive pickup here for the Ninjas. Bomb goes down, and it went from a precarious position into one that is very winnable. And if you're not expecting that, smoke fades with the worst possible timing. Onyx also going down as well, and NIP. What a well-orchestrated round that was.
Yep.
They have to respect this slightly, though, again, right? Because it comes back to the point of, even if they win the round, they can't give up too many guns.
Yep.
So not chasing here, even though frustrating, I think it was the right decision.
Yeah, because if they started to run, they wouldn't gain any money from it either. They would just...
Good slight off angle is going to be effective. Onyx also good for another kill as Niffer takes another. UJerk tries to get the catch. Shush is there to follow up, so at least they deny 2 out of the 3 remaining rifles for these players. Onyx on the MP9 again, and like he has been delivering actually a little bit of a run boost now. Doi is going to be right up there in the thick of it once again. He loves to be at the very front, like I said, time and time again. He's always there, looking for that first contact. They get the kill. This time though, he falls back, and that's exactly what they need to be doing. They need to preserve their manpower for as long as they can. That's another kill as Ken picks up another. Onyx with the support flashbang. Wrinkle falls, and this is all of a sudden a fantastic round from TNL, ramping up that pressure and aggression throughout mid, and then they fall off of the angle when they start getting that payout. Oh, what a catch! Oh, perfect round from TNL!
Flawless round.
would have opened up this site, but no, he instead opts to back up.
Yeah, it's not weird that TNL tried to play so aggressive because it was the reason why they won the round before.
Oh, the catch is perfect. And he actually sees that there's another player up there. He needs to be very careful to respect this. Are they going to try to chase him down? Looks like it. Yes, he loses a duel. That's the MAC-10. That mobility is just so powerful now, even though it's a 3-for-3. One of the players so far disconnected. Niffy just completely gets smashed in the face. Oh, they're coming in sort of piecemeal. This is not good right now for TNL. The Ninjas in prime position. That's the first catch. Are they going to try to go for the double swing? They need to do something now. The time is there. Oh, Can nearly closes it, but Doi isolates it. 1 versus 1. This could be everything right now. Lars, 1 versus 1. Time is ticking. For NAP, this is everything. TNL. Doi, of course, the man of the hour. Does he lead it? Yes, they do it! TNL will go on further to the semi-finals at Level Up Lund.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. Such a close game, and now it's over. I don't know what happened this game. It was crazy.
What a back and forth we had, guys. Across the board, fantastic.